Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about new stuff towards the end of Season 1, moving towards Season 2, which is pretty much kicking off in around 4 to 5 weeks time. Now it says here, overtime challenges are underway. The week 1 mission of the overtime challenges is available now. Complete the challenges in the mission to earn special styles. Now, there was theories going around yesterday that these were the overtime challenges. Now, this doesn't seem to be the case. It seems like we're going to be getting some overtime challenges each week. Now, what does that mean? We're definitely not getting any more towards the storyline. That's pretty much confirmed at this point. We've had the Season 1 storyline. This is just the end where we're getting some extra challenges to get extra skin styles, extra XP. Now, are we going to get something like this again, multiple weeks of overtime? Possibly. Now, the theory going round is that seasons are going to all be extended. Now, they used to be 10 weeks. This one has been extended to pretty much 20. Are they all going to be 20 weeks? Probably not. I would argue that they're probably going to stick with sort of 9 weeks of normal challenges, but then they might do 3 to 4 weeks of overtime challenges. So with that in mind, the seasons could now be around 13 to 14 weeks. Would that work for them? Yeah, I think that would be fairly effective, and there'd be enough stuff to keep people occupied. Like, the weekly challenges are what I used to find fun. That's what brought me back on a weekly basis to come and play the game, and it was always just a little something that you could get stuck into to keep yourself occupied in amongst games. Now, that isn't the only thing that they're doing for the end of Season 1. Now, tonight and tomorrow night is the solo hype night. Now, that's just a little tournament to get a little bit of hype. I'm pretty sure top 1% gets something like 500 hype. It's not a lot. I got 3 points tonight from only 2 games, and that was top 53%. I nearly got onto the prizes, which the bottom one is 125 hype. Now, as you can see on screen, I've just shown you the platform cash cup, and this one's the normal cash cup on the Wednesdays and Thursdays. Both have been extended by another 3 sessions, taking us up until the end of the month. Now, why wouldn't they put in a 4th week? So, if they put in a 4th week, the Thursday one would be on, I believe it is the 7th of February. It could be the 6th. But is that really practical? Not particularly. So, they're saying initially that the season is going to end, I believe it on the website says the 6th of February. Now, if it ended on the 6th, there obviously can't be a Season 1 tournament on the 6th and on the 7th, because that's not Season 1, that's Season 2. But even if the season gets extended by 1 extra week to the 13th, or the rumour that's going around is the 15th of February, well, if it gets extended to then, that gives them 1 final week of no tournaments, so that they can get ready for Season 2. Now, the other thing as well is tonight's solo hype night. The points system for that is different. It used to be points for top 25, top 15, top 5, and a victory. It's now points for top 12, top 6, top 4, top 2, and the victory. 3 each, plus 1 per kill. So say you got a win but with no kills, you'd get yourself a nice 15 points. Which, as proven tonight, that gets you fairly high up the leaderboard. 3 points, like I say, got me to the top 53%. 1 more point would have got me into the top 50%, which would have seen me win 125 hype, which I know it doesn't sound like a lot. And to be fair, it isn't a lot considering the squads tournament was a little bit higher. It was about 2,000 split between 4 people, so I'm pretty sure it's 500 each for top 50% or something along those lines. And for top 1%, they got 8,000 to split between the squads, so that was 2,000 each. So overall, yeah, the solos hype night, the prizes are nowhere near as big, but it's just a bit of fun, and if anything, it's a little bit of competitive practice, which is something a lot of people, they'll always appreciate. Especially those that want to compete in the FNCS. Now, speaking of the FNCS, have we had any news about an extension to this season's FNCS or another round or anything? No, there isn't going to be any more. The FNCS has concluded. It concluded, I'm pretty sure, back at the start of December. Like, it was what should have been Season 1. The extension didn't see any extra FNCS, and it's not surprising. They haven't allocated a prize pool for 2020 tournaments, actually. Is quite an interesting fact to bring up, because the 2019 tournaments actually had an allocated prize pool of 100 million US dollars across the year. Now, I'm pretty sure that has all been given away at this point. I'm not entirely sure about that, though. I don't fully recall seeing 100 million. Now, whether or not that 100 million prize pool is including Season 2, perhaps, I do not know. Maybe they're classing their 2019 prize pool as like March to March or something like that. But there has not been any talk yet about a 2020 prize pool. With that in mind, can we expect an FNCS in Chapter 2, Season 2? Probably. I wouldn't rule it out. They said that there was going to be a seasonally thing. Why on earth would they just suddenly stop it? Like, it makes no sense for them to suddenly stop the thing. Like, they just wouldn't do that. Or at least, I wouldn't have thought. Sorry about slight disturbance there, guys. My controller decided to run out of batteries, and I have no more, so as you can see, the background behind me has changed as I've had to move over to the other side to connect the controller through a wired connection, so that way I can use it without any batteries. Yeah, that's the only issue with Xboxes and things like that. Like, battery consumption is ridiculous. So yeah, going back to the matter in hand of FNCS Chapter 2 Season 2, I think it's a likely thing. I think we probably will see it. It just makes too much sense for them to do it rather than not to do it. I mean, that's not to guarantee that they will. Yeah. It's not to guarantee that they won't or will do it. Like, it is their free choice. But I don't see why they wouldn't. And as for prize pool for 2020, just because it hasn't been announced yet doesn't mean it's not going to be a thing. It might not be as extravagant as last year's 100 million, but last year did have a 30 million World Cup. Now, the other rumour that was sprouting last year was that Epic were going to do another World Cup this year. That has not been confirmed yet. So don't get your hopes upon it definitely happening, because Epic changed their minds. Everyone changes their mind. So it's not guaranteed that it will happen, but there's a good chance it will. It's a bot. There's a lot of bots in this lobby. Yeah, there are a lot of bots in this lobby. Oh, well, they're getting me easy kills. There's a bandage Suka back over at the main building down there. Out in the front garden area. I mean, Toby, what's your opinion about FNCS Season 2? Do you think it'll still happen next season? Or do you think they'll go a season without it? Exactly, yeah, that's a very good point. It is something that it causes people to play more. You're not wrong there, Toby, I must admit. Like, it keeps people playing, so they probably will keep it in for that reason. But if they keep it in for Chapter 2 Season 2, what game mode do you reckon it could be? Now, we've had squads this season, we've had trios before. I'm pretty sure we had duos for the World Cup. So, I reckon we might have a solo tournament. Like I say, it could still be duos, because I'm pretty sure we haven't really seen duos since the World Cup. But I think they'll probably want to do one for solos, because, frankly, not everybody has someone to play with in this game. And also, as well, taking that one step further, there are some people in this game that just, well, how do I put this? They work better on their own. Like, there are some people that just don't like working in teams. So personally, I think they probably will do an FNCS for Chapter 2 Season 2. And I reckon if they do, it'll probably be solos. But like I say, nothing is confirmed until Epic confirms it themselves. I'm going to back up to the house and use the bandage Zuka. I've got to move in a second for Circle Toby as well. Ah, they were up on the mountain. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I thought they were still coming along. I didn't realise they'd gone up and round. Is this guy really going to do that? I don't think that was a smart play. I don't think it's a smart play to drink a big shield on the edge of the storm. Right, anyway guys, with that all in mind, thanks for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed it, hope you found it fun to watch and enjoyable, and I will see you all in the next one, where hopefully I will have some batteries.